Okay, we're going to take a look at example 9. And example 9 is about Judy. Judy was hired at a security center, paying her $36K annually. The cost for Judy's uniforms will be 25% of her first biweekly paycheck. How much do the uniforms cost her? First reason I love this question is the way that they notated her annual salary. You'll hear it abbreviated this way a lot, and you need to know how much money that is. It's not $36. Hopefully you already know how to convert, but just in case you don't, if it says she makes $30K annually, that's 36. Sorry, trying to make that a 3. Didn't work out very well. 36. And K stands for kilos. Like when you're dealing with metric system, kilos mean 1,000. So anytime you see the K, you're going to multiply by 1,000. So this means that Judy's security job is going to earn her $36,000 annually. That's pretty easy, pretty basic. Next thing we need to do is look at the rest of this question because it did not ask me to find out her annual salary. It wants to know how much her uniforms are going to cost. Well, the uniforms are going to cost 25% of the first biweekly paycheck. So just on one of her checks, she's got to pay 25% of that amount towards her uniforms. And so in order to find that percentage, I first need to know this biweekly check amount. Now, biweekly is every other week, so that means it's going to be 26 pays. So I'm going to take her $36,000 annual salary, and I'm going to break it down to biweekly. And in order to break it down, I'm going to divide by 26. Now, I did this a minute ago on the first recording that went terribly wrong. So we're going to go back to my calculator, and we're going to see that 36,000 divided by 26 was 1384.615. Now, it didn't tell me how to round this, so I would go ahead and just round to 2 decimal places. So since this is 0.615 and that third decimal is a 5, I'm going to go ahead and round up. So this is actually going to be 1384.62. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that. Now that's what her check is going to be from every other week. That's her biweekly check. But what it actually wants to know is, what do the uniforms cost? So in order to find that, I want 25% of this whole amount, the 1384. So I'm going to take, sorry, I don't like it when it's fat like that, 1384.62. And I'm going to multiply it by 25%. Now, the easiest trick that I have with this percentage is to take the 25%. Anytime I see the word percent, it means out of 100. So I am going to actually multiply it by 25/100ths, and then I don't have to convert to a decimal, which is where we seem to struggle. So I'm going to go back to Desmos really quick, and I'm going to type that in, 1384.62 times my fraction 25, out of 100, and that's going to give me the amount for her uniforms, which is going to be 346.155. Again, with the rounding, since this third decimal is a 5, I'm going to round it up and make that an even 16 cents. So we're looking at 346.16 as a final amount. So this was a multi-step question. We had to break down the salary, then we had to multiply in order to get the cost of the uniforms, but there it is right there.